Top of the morning to you, elf friends. Welcome to the video vlog. I almost said video vlog blog. Guys, remember the Rambam video vlog blog on Jimmy Fallon? They took it down. Someone probably won, I don't know. But it's not on the internet anymore, but that was a hilarious show. A Rambam video vlog blog. Daniel did like 2 videos Daniel made when he used his YouTube channel. He called it the Bomb Video Vlog Blog. And that's kind of what it was a spoof of. Anyways, Nathan made a video recently, which I don't know. It was called like The Adventure or something like that. It was questionable, but anyways, it was a video. So yay. Anyways, I made a video recently, like yesterday probably. I don't know. Honestly, that's the truth of that statement depends on whether at the time of you watching this video that week, if I was like up to like totally scheduling videos and all that stuff. The weekend of oh my gosh is starting now. So it's Friday night. I didn't do that much homework tonight. I did a little bit of reading and that's basically it, which is really bad. I should have done a ton of homework, but I didn't. So tomorrow's 8 a.m. We're gonna do Cub Scouts. That'll take, my dad said, like 1.5 hours. So actually I'll have most of tomorrow to spend inside doing homework. So that'll go to like 9:30, 10. So I'll be home by like 10 or 10:30. And then I have until 3:30, 3:45 to, I have a trig project, I have a video production project, I have, let's see, I have normal math homework, I have the trig project, I have a ton of reading to do, questions for reading, 3/4 of a page, paper to type up, and 6 pages of biology study guide, and the video production part. So, I mean, I'm done tomorrow, basically. I think I'll do the math homework on to Sunday. But tomorrow, like, start off, I'm gonna do the trig project. It'll take like an hour, I'm thinking, maybe. I'm hoping it's an hour. Study guide's gonna take a while. And then the paper, and then the questions, and then the reading. It's just a ton of stuff to do tomorrow. And, like, unfortunately, a lot of it is due on Monday. Like, the trig's not due on Monday. The math project is due on Monday. I really ought to have the video production project done on Monday. All the reading is due on Monday, and the questions are due on Monday, and the paper is due on Monday. And the study guide is due on Monday. 6 pages of bio study guide. It's a ton of work. Actually, I think the trig project is honestly the only thing that I have to do that is not due on Monday. It's due Friday, but honestly, next week, I'm probably going to be doing so much other stuff that I won't have time, so I have to do the trig project this weekend. So tomorrow's just not going to be the most fun day in my life, and unfortunately, I can be very motivated, but when it comes to, I can't wait to spend my entire weekend doing homework, like, I'm very unmotivated. It's very, like, tonight I wanted to do it, but just I can't get myself, like, I just like lying on the couch like, maybe I'll do, like, I used to be pretty good at being able to get myself to do stuff like that, like, but now this year I'm not able to. I cannot bring myself to do all this work, and I have no time on Sunday to do it, so I really don't have a choice. But I cannot. It's gonna be a painful day. Tomorrow is what I'm basically saying. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Anyways, that's what I got going on tomorrow. A fun day of a ton of homework, so yay for me. And it's a Saturday of all days to be doing homework. But I can't not be happy. Can't not be. That means I'm happy. Yeah, I said that right. Because next week is the last week of school before spring break. Oh, thank goodness. Like, I don't know why school's been going pretty easy this week and kind of last week, but mainly this week and this weekend. Holy smokes, we've been setting down the hammer hard. I've just been going all out. I've had a ton of stuff to do. It's kind of ridiculous, the amount of workload I've had this week, and I think thinking next week as well. The reading is laying back next week, but it's pretty intense leading up to spring break. Spring break right now, there's no math homework over spring break. There's no there's like very, very little reading over spring break. I'm gonna finish one book tomorrow, actually, and then the other book we're only have to read like 2 or 3 chapters over spring break, and I don't think there'll be anything for biology, so it's starting to get a little bit more low-key. I'm starting to chill down, or at least spring break is, but for this coming week, and especially tomorrow, it's going to be intense. But spring break, as you know, is going to be kind of the greatest thing. So there's another follow-up of the Cub Scout event next Saturday, and then Sunday, just kind of, my grandma comes in from San Fran, so she'll be with me for a little bit, because she's leaving Thursday of spring break, but I'm going to be gone by then. So Monday we're going to go do something with her, go out, like, go to a museum or something like that, you know, spend some time with her. And then Tuesday I have most of the day, and my flight leaves at 5:55, but we got some interesting scheduling conflicts at that time. Sorry, I keep rubbing my I can't get it out. Interesting scheduling conflicts at that time of day on Tuesday, so I might be getting to the airport extremely early and sitting there for a few hours and shooting some time lapses, some epic time lapses. But then Wednesday, good old downhill. Thursday, good old downhill. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, just some more skiing. Sunday drive home. Monday, back to my favorite thing in life, going to school and learning. Oh yes! But yeah, that's what's going on. So I have big plans for this trip, actually. Big plans. First off, I want to have a day with my dad where I can go and do some epic skiing, that was not the right, that was very vague. I want to do some harder runs, basically. I want to at least try Cornice and Dave's. Dave's, I think I already explained to you, is a good one to do, because once I get to the top, I just have to ski down to Dave's, and then I can't chicken out because it's the only way for me to get down. So I can use some tactics right there. See, Cornice you can back out on. Like, I almost did Cornice one time, but I came to the top. I'm like, that's too steep, whatever, I'm going down Roadrunner. So Cornice might be, so maybe I'll do Dave's first, I guess. That would make more sense. I don't know if Dave's, I don't think it's groomed, but whatever. So, see, the good thing about the runs up there is they're very wide. The hardest runs are the ones that are not wide, because then you actually have to make some epic turns and stuff. Even if Dave's is going to be really steep, Dave's and okay, let's not talk about Climax, but Dave's is very wide, which gives me, if I wanted to, I could go straight across the entire run, make one turn, then come all the way back across. Like, I could probably, with one turn, make it all the way down Dave's. Just by doing long, I like to do a thing where I'm coming across, and then I turn, I slip down, change direction to gain a ton of speed, not a ton of speed, no, my gosh, but enough speed to where I can drop down elevation, and then I quickly come back up, maybe at a slight angle that puts me a little bit back up the hill, but it stops all my speed. I just keep kind of going across, sliding down, sliding down, as I go parallel, to help me drop my elevation. So, but honestly, I could go across, turn, come back, and be done with Dave's. Of course, that's the chicken way out of it. Of course, what's hopefully gonna happen is I'll get to the top, and once I force myself to drop in, I'll be like, okay, and I'll make a turn, I'll make some turns, and I'll just kind of go, and I'll be like, wow, I should not have been scared. Because honestly, Mammoth is such a diverse mountain that I think I've probably done runs equivalent to Dave's, or unintentionally done areas of runs that are steeper than Dave's, or non-run areas that are like steepness of Dave's, like the side of Dry Creek, which I was horrible, actually. I didn't get out of it very smart, but I think I've done stuff that was rated as a blue block that I wound up doing that was, and I've done blocks before. I did Ricochet, I've done Spook, what a joke. I've done Patrolman's a joke too. Okay, all the blocks I've done are basically jokes. Especially I've done some groomed, but actually I think that was Terry's. But Dave's, Cornice, gonna do that. So I watched some POVs of coming down the face of 22, and it didn't even look bad, but whatever. That's one of the things I want to get down on this trip. And the other thing is I want to head down to the schoolyard for however much time and learn, or maybe Eagle, actually. I could probably do it on Eagle and learn how to ski backwards. Because I think that's a life skill that's very important. But honestly, if I'm going to be up there for so long, I want to be able, I'm not going to worry about like switching directions while I'm going, but I want to stop, I'm going to turn around, and I want to start going. And I want to be able to look behind and do it enough times to where I can kind of ski down the run backwards. So like maybe if I did Eagle, if I was to do Eagle, I could like take what is it, like Pumpkin or something, the one that goes all the way out to 9 and then comes all the way back into Eagle and come down Lupin. Pull something like that off and get a ton of skiing in. For Eagle's like a 5-minute ride, but could get a ton of ski time in. And I'm not in it for like I'm just saying, to practice, you want to have a ton of space like that, because I've always had a problem with like when you're trying to learn something but you have to reset every time. It's like not throw, like maybe like if you were to throw a ball, like you're trying to throw, like I don't know, if you don't obviously they make things that bounce back, but imagine you're trying to throw a ball and you throw it out and then you have, okay, you'd have a bucket of ball. But like, you know, there's some stuff where like you try once, but then you have to go do something to get it set up so you can do it again. And then so that's why I'm saying it's good to have like a long stretch like Pumpkin and Sleepy Hollow or whatever that I can go backwards, fall over a few times, keep doing it like for like 30 minutes. I mean, if I'm going backwards speed, trying to learn how to ski backwards, I could take a good 20 minutes coming down back to the base, and then I have a nice rest coming up the chair, and then I have another solid learning session to figure out how to do it. And then of course, end of the day, Hunter comes popping over the ridge at Climax, skiing backwards, goes over to Mogul, does a triple backflip, lands it, easy money, and then he just kind of uses the speed, shoots up the back of Saddle Bowl, kind of flies off, sticks his pole up, hits the bottom of the gondola, also taps the top tower of the P gondola, then he lands back going backwards, he veers to the skier's left, drops in a West Bowl through the trees over the rocks, jumps off a West Bowl back down to Saddle, just flying. He uses his momentum to go up wall and shoot backwards straight off into Gravy Chute. He comes up to one of the poles on Broadway, and he uses it to bounce and change so he's going forward. He lands it, he jumps, he does a 360, he veers all the way over to the train part, he flies up the side of the jump, does a triple 360 backflip double Kwazooey left right grab, grabbing both skis at the exact same time, and then he lands it and he goes, and that was his run, and then he's really sad because it wasn't as good. Okay, anyways, that's probably not going to happen, but hopefully I am able to ski backwards successfully on a beginner run. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you just liked the video, leave a dislike. I'm going to share your opinion in the comment section down below, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.